teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Signs a quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Looking to chuck it again. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So Arizona State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crosser. Solid tackle, able to get him down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with a good effort.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Down to keep this drive alive. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Sims. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Throwing off play action. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Crucial third down play after that completion. Makes a quick catch. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Well, he's got some space here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and the especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is...
Touchdown, Arizona State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, moves his way for a first down to the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Second down. We're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. The offense decides to just spike the ball here.
He spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here he comes now from the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys are just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The Sun Devils will have first and 10 here. There's the handoff. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. First and goal, handoff. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking.
Touchdown, ASU. They continue to roll up the score. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Now the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They are pouring it on now.
Arizona State. Number 9 with the carry.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get up. That backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw caught over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Setting the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And it's a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
For these obvious running situations, tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not much on that play, brought down short there. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of 1.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
No run here on third and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Arizona State 49, Alabama 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Solid gain. He moves the ball up to the 32.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be...
And he will score! Touchdown, ASU!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out executing the play called and continuing to put points on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
On for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Arizona State 56, Alabama 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he goes nowhere. Cole behind the line of scrimmage. So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but